We live, baby. I'm all sweaty because I just got out of class, but
Good.
I saw you post a little something, a little sneak peek. Had to have you jump on and talk about it. What you got? What you planning over there?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to talk about it. So January 20th, we're running our super fights, and I said we got to do something different. We got to mix it up. There's a lot of different organizations right now, especially, excuse me, especially on a professional level, right? We have Who's Number One. We have Fight to Win. We have IBJJF. We have ADCC. We have other organizations that are putting on cash brackets and, the finishers. There's so much going on. And everything's revolving around rule sets and versions of rule sets, EBI rule sets, ADCC rule sets, submission only rule sets. But a lot of these rule sets, I think they tend to fail us at times because we don't even, we don't prepare for them. And I don't mean that in a personal way, but I feel like some of the athletes go in there and they don't understand the rule sets and they don't really play the rules to their advantage.
Yeah, they're used to maybe they're used to one rule set and they hit a hit and then they go to a different tournament. It's like
Yeah.
eye opening.
So the other thing is we want, me as a coach, me as a, event promoter, I want to help increase the level of jiu-jitsu. And if we keep awarding, the same guys or girls in the same situations, winning by, we've all been there, basically winning other ways and not winning by submission. If we keep, growing that and nurturing that, it's never going to change. So there's I'm not the only one, but there's a lot of different people that have or rule sets that are really going for the submission. So anyways, let me lay it out here. We're going to have brackets, okay? And every stage of the bracket. So if you and I are the first bout, we have our ADCC match, and that's going to be to the ADCC rules, complete rule set. And then the other people in our bracket would have theirs. And then we put the gi on and we have a match with IBJJF rule set. And here's the catch. Each match is scored depending on how the match ends. So the ADCC match gets scored 1, 2, or 3 to the victor. 3 points by submission, 2 points by win by points, and 1 point for a win by ref's decision. Unfortunately, we're going to have ref's decisions in order to run this properly. So whoever gets the submission, you could get the submission in one rule set and lose in the other match, and you're going to be the guy advancing to the next round. We're really trying to raise the stakes for people to get submissions.
That is interesting. So if you do your ADCC bout or matchup, as soon as that ends, are you running to? Are you getting your gi, or is everyone in your team?
Ends, you go back and you get, you'll get ready for your gi match because that will be within a few matches. Like you'll get a little bit of a break. The cool thing about this is we're not running it super fight style, but we're not running it in a super fight style, and then we're not running it like it's half super fight, half tournament. The way that I've been describing it is, I know not everybody's had the chance to get out to, see Worlds or, ADCC Worlds, IBJJF Worlds, but days on the semifinals, there's only 2 mats going. Every athlete gets announced, and the result of every match gets announced, but there's 2 matches going at the same time. We're going to have the ADCC mat going, and we're going to have the IBJJF mat going.
Okay, so it's going to be both are happening consecutively.
Yeah, because we doubled the amount of matches we're going to have, and we're not going to extend the length of the event. So I decided we'll have it. We're going to have a catwalk from the stage. So the athletes will be called. They'll come down the stage, down to the catwalk, and then they'll enter the mat area. And we'll have a designated ADCC mat with the ADCC refs and judges. And we'll have our designated IBJJF mat with our designated IBJJF referee and judges. So it's going to be really cool because what we're doing is We're trying to find out who the real ones are. We're not
Who's the
after
real
people.
one?
We're trying to find the real ones, Ish, and we're gonna search
Who
high and
owns
low.
jiu-jitsu? Who owns jiu-jitsu in this area? That's what we're trying to figure out, I guess, huh?
Hey, we're trying to find out who are the real ones, and you know, our black belt bracket is going to be a cash bracket. We're going to be giving out $1,000 to the winner of that. We got some hitters in
Oh,
it. We're still looking for one more person, 175-pound ish adult male black belt.
I'm not a
Um,
black belt. No, no.
well, I meant 175-pound ish. No pun
I'm
intended.
230. Yeah.
Hey,
So that's dope. So cash prizes. How
yep.
many matchups are you anticipating to fill?
There's going to be probably between, I would say, like 65 and 80. If a regular super fight card would be about 40, since we're having two matches going, probably about between 60 and 70 altogether, which isn't a ton because it's half the amount of athletes, right? So it's not 60, 70 athletes. It's only, 30 or
So it's gonna be
35.
high paced.
Uh, yeah, Ish, we're at a time where we're on the front line of the gi versus no gi civil war. Ish, and
I was just
we're
gonna
on the
segment
front
into that.
line. We're on the front line of this war, and we need people to bring us together, right? So, really, I want to encourage people to be the best in grappling and be the best in jujitsu. I
Yeah,
want to encourage people step out of your comfort zone. I want to encourage people to be a more diversified grappler, and this is a challenge. This isn't just like a super fight or a tournament. This is a true challenge. You're really challenging yourself, in what you train in all the time. And I'm not out here saying, oh, I'm the first one to do something like this, but I'm sick and tired of the same kind of super fights, people just trying to alter the rules a little bit to try to make it end quicker or have special overtime. We're going to run ADCC. We're going to run an IBJJF, and the better of the two is going to advance to the next round. And that's how we're going to do this.
dude, that's exciting. So where is all this taking place?
This is going to happen in a massive ballroom at St. Elijah Church right here in Aliquippa. We have a DJ. We have lighting coming. There's going to be refreshments. There's going to be food.
Bevies, okay.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it big. We're doing it big. We're trying to really showcase. We're not trying to say, "Oh, look at our event. Look at how cool our event is." We're saying, "Yo, look at these athletes that are competing. Look at how badass, these men, children, and women are that are throwing down, putting their ego to the side, and saying, "Hey, I'm going to step in here. I want to see where I stand with the gi on and without the gi." That's really
It's
what this is about.
it's funny you mentioned that because in class today I was rolling with some kid and we're both looking like I've always been a gi guy. Then I got my blue belt and I started training no gi. And this kid was like, "Yeah, me too, dude." And I'm like, where do you stand? Like, do you prefer gi or no gi? And we both had the same thing. It's like I'm a bigger dude, my grip strength's all right, and I'm like, I prefer gi because I can cheat. Like I get a grip on you, I can rest, I can pin you down, hold you. Like with no gi, it forces me to be more technical, more
Oh yeah, not as many mistakes, a bit
yeah,
faster.
yeah, very high paced. So we were having this conversation, and then here you are
Well,
putting an event with both of them.
I mean, the truth of it is this. Online, I like to play the bad guy sometimes about the gi versus no gi. I like to get people razzed
Oh,
up.
stir the pot, man. I'm all about
Oh
that.
Lord, get drums of gasoline out and let's just douse this mother and light it up. But the reality of the situation is, I split my time right down the middle with my training and teaching. I teach half gi, half no gi throughout the week. Train in the same capacity. Um,
Just so
enjoy
it's
both.
clear, which one's your favorite?
The gi will always be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just too measurable. No gi's not as measurable. There's just less. To me, anyways, a strictly no-gi person would probably say the opposite. But it's the same thing.
So everyone listening to this and watching this, where can they get more information? They just heard this for the first time. They're like, I'm trying to see where I'm at. I'm trying to see who's the real one. Like, where can they register or get more information on the event?
So if somebody wants to try to throw their name in the hat, most of the brackets are completed. We do have some openings still for some people, but they want to email me at lujitsu, LOUJITSU @gmail.com and let me know, name, age, weight, rank, and team. And, pay attention to our social media on Facebook and Instagram because, everything that we do, we put on there. And then as far as the event goes, we're not selling tickets. There's just going to be admission at the door to get in. So that's just going to be day of. There's plenty of room. There's room for a lot of people. This is a giant ballroom. So we're just really looking forward to trying to get everybody out there to support these fighters.
How much is admission going to be?
Admission is $40.
Okay. Do players have to or competitors have to pay to join? How's that work?
So we have a competitor fee of $40, and most of those are turned right back into the cash brackets.
When you get your money back
for win. Yeah, we don't give
enough.
cash brackets out to the kids, but the other ones will get all that comes back to them. Plus more working with some more sponsors to up the cash prizes. So yeah.
All right, we're up in the game of jiu-jitsu here in Pittsburgh
Yeah, it's like
area.
half tournament, half super fight type of thing. And I do have some
Superman.
Superman. It is a Superman. I have a couple knives being handmade for some trophies as well from one of my students.
Might have to brush the dust off, man. You got
Yeah,
any
we have some
two
cool
30s
stuff.
and blue belt, bro?
We got some cool stuff going on.
You got any 230-pounder blue belts?
Oh, I could find a couple for sure. Yeah, quick.
No, that's dope. Who's anyone making who you say you got them custom making knives?
Yeah, I got one of my guys, Liam Clark, making some knives. He's a high school kid, phenom knife maker.
Sick.
He's also a stud blue belt and wrestler. But we got Max Hansen and Ryan Areola and Nick Wiley so far in the black belt division. That's going to be awesome. Max Hansen is one of he's top 10 flow grappling right now. So I'm excited to see him put the gi on because I think he just competed in the gi not too long ago. He's been on a tear in no gi. But we also have, my black belt, Ryan Areola. He's in as well. And everybody knows Ryan. And everybody knows that this is going to be, I'm hoping to see these guys, matched up. And I don't know. I'm excited for that. It's going to be insane.
Dude, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be exciting. Obviously, if it's jiu-jitsu happening, I'm going to be there. So if you guys were wondering, I will be there. But no, this is about to be dope. So January
20th. Saturday.
January 20th. Saturday, January 20th. I guess the brackets are filling up. So if you guys are interested, reach out ASAP because this is going to set the tone.
Down. It is going down.
You need like a WWE belt. Like just who's the real one. So like when people walk into their gym, they just have it on their shoulder.
The knives are going to have something with the real one.
That's sick.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that too. But yeah, I appreciate you jumping on here to talk to me about it.
No, for sure. Anytime, man. I appreciate you jumping on.
Let the community know what we have going on. I've been running events for almost 10 years. And every time I do one, I've ran tournaments, I've ran super fight shows in the gym. We've rented out, big gymnasiums. I don't want to just run one to run one anymore. I want to really, my thing is always the matchmaking and really trying to display the athletes and what they're good at. So
you do your own matchmaking as well. You do it all, my guy.
In-house.
Jeez.
The best matchmaker in grappling. I'm sorry, it's true. When you have the deep connections and you know everyone in jiu-jitsu and their game and you know about them and you've been teaching for so long, it just goes with the territory, my man. And then, heavy is the
Hey,
head that
well,
wears the crown.
hey. Well, I appreciate you for jumping on here and let me get a little piece of this interview. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna push this out. Hopefully, fills up quick because if it's jiu-jitsu related, man, I'm all about it. So,
Well, we're looking forward to having, you and the podcast involved again. And we got the
I'll
boys
be
back
there.
together. Here we go.
The band's back in town, right? The
That's it.
boys are back in town. Nah, I don't
Boys are
sing.
back in town.
Yeah, we're gonna bleep that out so we don't get
Yeah. We can't
no,
afford
but
that. No.
well, all right, homie. I appreciate you. Look out for our Armezzani Super Fights, January 20th, Saturday. Who's the real one? Ah, we said it at the same time. All right, homie.
All right. Thanks, Ish. I'll see you later.
Later.
Later, guys.